bride's wedding night takes a sinister turn when her new eccentric in-laws force her to take part in a terrifying game.
Jake up here, meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel here.
Hey, what's up you guys, Bloody Jacob here to talk about Ready or Not. And I just seen this movie a few days ago in theaters, and I was pretty eager to talk about it. I mean, this is one I was looking forward to for a little while now, mostly because of the involvement of Melanie Scrofano. But of course, horror, that genre, is one of my main passions. It's my favorite movie genre. So this is one I was looking forward to in a general sense as well. Just the premise immediately calls for some entertainment value and some fun. Just like a fun premise for a horror flick, I think. You have Samara Weaving as lead character. I think she's related to Hugo Weaving. A lot of people thought she was Margot Robbie, and yeah, there is a resemblance there. But I thought she was quite good in the movie. From the emotion and sort of desperation that she shows later, to even at the beginning, when she feels a little kind of out of her depth, this big fancy mansion and everything, and you're trying to play along with them with the game and everything, and you're not really realizing how seriously she has to take this. I thought she was quite good. She felt real and relatable, and had this kind of nice personality, sort of like that tomboy country girl kind of thing, but in a real way. It wasn't like stereotypical or anything. So I thought she was quite good. Samara Weaving as the lead, I really enjoyed it behind the scenes. It seems like she had a lot of fun as well. And then as you see her develop, she's more kind of scared and paranoid and desperate at first, of course, and she is throughout. Then you eventually see her pick up the shotgun and everything that you see on the poster, and she actually doesn't have it that long. So I thought that was a bit of a mismarketing thing on the poster, but she still has some good kills when she starts to fight back and sort of work against the family as well. So I really enjoyed her. And then as far as the rest of the family, I thought the main father, or the patriarch, was good. I feel like he could have been played by other people, but he fit his role, as well as the wife, and sort of the creepy old grandma's tiebacks to one of the events from decades ago, as well as Daniel. He was of course the main brother to the groom. And speaking of the groom, I thought he was likable as well, although I feel like there's a shift in his character towards the end and a direction they take him in. I felt like it was kind of sudden and out of nowhere. I thought they could have handled that a bit better. But he was fine in the film. I thought him and Samara Weaving had fine chemistry. I didn't think it was all that, but I didn't think it really had to be either. And yes, we're finally going to talk about Melanie Scrofano herself, Wynonna Earp. I absolutely love Wynonna Earp. I can't wait for him to finally film season 4, hopefully within the next few months, for next year. She's just such a likable actress with this great personality, and I use her mostly for comedy in this, which is fine because she's great with that. She was a lot of fun. I wanted more Emily in the movie. And she's crazy. She's she's sniffing stuff. I'll just say that. At the same time, she's also a klutz, so that's a lot of fun as well. It might be a couple accidental kills. Some of the best parts of the movie. I seen someone say, I think it was like beyond the trailer. I don't know if it was beyond the trailer. It was some review I watched that said like the running gag with her accidentally killing people happened too often. I don't know, maybe I thought it was always funny, but it's just because I love Melanie Scrofano so much already. But I thought she was great in the movie, the definite highlight for me and what I came for. As well as the premise itself, and it is. It's only an hour and 35, so it doesn't feel overly long. I think it has an engaging pace to it. And then Stuckman, I absolutely love Chris Stuckman, but he said he felt like they're kind of reaching as to find ways to keep her like either in the mansion or on the property. There's a couple instances where she almost kind of gets out, but I feel like it sort of felt natural for the kind of area they were in. I thought it worked fine, better than some other movies I've seen where they keep inventing ways to keep them in the area. I didn't think it was that big of a leap with it. So yeah, it's not overly violent. There are a few there's a couple brutal deaths, I guess, but it's not really overdone, so I don't think it'll totally please like the gore hounds or anything, which is unfortunate, I guess. But I think there's enough violence in it for what they're doing. And it's not too scary either. I mean, there's a few jump things, there's a few like eerie moments, I suppose, but it's not really that scary. It's more like a dark, horror comedy kind of thing. I think it worked in that sense for what I was going for. So I don't think I had an issue with that either. And it was a good time. I mean, I feel like they could have done a little bit more with it somehow. And then, this is a bit debated in the movie, even within the family. Okay, are we all actually going to die by dawn if we don't sacrifice this woman or not? And the way they go with it in the end, I thought was kind of played off well. It felt like it reached a little bit for the way they were going with it previously. I don't want to spoil it, but I still enjoyed it. It had a fitting end, somewhat expected. It was kind of predictable with how it was going to end up, I think. But the way they sort of executed it, I think, is a little unique as well. I think Ready or Not was a good time. It's probably one of my more favorite movies of the year. Not my favorite. I mean, obviously, that's still going to be Godzilla King of the Monsters if you know me at all. But it's definitely going to be on my list when I do a video at the end of the year for sure. I'm definitely going to buy it when it comes out on Blu-ray. I feel like seeing it again. I've seen it by myself, so I want to take my girlfriend to see it too. So follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe. And if I had to rate it, I'm giving it a B+, somewhere around 87%, maybe a little bit higher to fit into that plus range. So I quite liked it. Catch you guys next time. Peace.